Dance. What do you know? What do you know? Hey, short program today. Welcome to Buzzard's Brew at Deja View, chapter number 2. My name is Buzz Brooks, and I am a San Francisco Bay Area jazz singer who is on sabbatical now, I guess, from singing in the clubs, as you can well understand. And I've also have been for many, many years a San Francisco cab driver, and of course that's too dangerous to do now. But when I was in my cab, I was kind of a busker because I would sing songs from my album to my passengers, and I did end up dispensing with thousands of CDs that way. It worked out really well. But so since we're out of work now, getting paid is an issue. But even though we may be a little bit short on money, we can still do my main objective and fulfill my main objective, and that is namely to manifest more mirth. And to that end, I'd like to do this song by a very clever fellow from Southern California, a professional drummer and songwriter and singer. And this song goes out to all the professional musicians who at one time or another have had a little problem getting paid. Well, I'm a sideman musician. I've worked in every kind of band. And after all these years, there's still some things that I can never understand. Like, why do people bother clapping when they've been talking all through the song? Why do they have to ask their questions, which are always way too long? But of all these things, the one I truly dread is when band leaders make me haggle just to get my bread. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just want to get paid. You can't forget about that deal that we made. I get my money when the gig is complete. Now it's time to write checks, but you're dragging your feet. It's late and I'm starting to fade, 'cause I just want to get paid. I just want to get paid. I took the gig despite how badly you play. Then you make it your business to keep turning around. Give me gems of advice on how to work on my sound. Well, I almost walked, but I stayed, 'cause I just want to get paid. Well, I packed my things at the end of the batch, and I've been waiting to hit the street. But when I tracked you down to get my cash, you said, just put your address on this sheet. No, I just want to get paid. Your little story just don't make the grade. Your checkbook's at home and there's no cash here, but you got plenty of dough to pay for all of that beer that you've been sucking down like lemonade, and I just want to get paid. Well, the sets were so long and the breaks were all short, but we've played the last song, so the ball's in your court. I'm standing here jingling the keys to my car while you rap with some chick at the end of the bar. The club owner hands a stack of 20s to you, but now you need a whole week for his check to go through. And what about those tips that we made? I just want to get paid. Oh yeah. You know I love to play my music, even if it has to be with you. I'll give you everything I've got each night, and my demands are relatively few. Just don't treat your side musicians like some property that you own. Say the same thing when we're working that you told me on the phone. But still sometimes before the gig I prayed, and I said, Lord, just let me get paid. I see them $20 bills, man. Why are you holding out on me with them 20s, man? Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Lovely thing. Now, for something completely different, I'd like to do something completely different for you now. And I'll reach back into my archives of my limericks. I'm an award-winning limerick writer. More on that in another program. But this one I wrote for a friend of mine, excuse me, who was, it turned out she was gravid. Should I give you 30 seconds to look that up in the dictionary? She was gravid, all right. There once was a woman named Margot who was found to be carrying cargo. This fertilization caused consternation, so she's taking a loan from Wells Fargo. And also from the archives, but this is a different archive that I have. I've been writing little witticisms and maxims and aphorisms and adages for years. And I put them in a file that I call buzzsaws, because you know another synonym for those words I just mentioned is saw, old saw. For example, don't count your chickens before they're hatched. That's an example of an old saw. And so, of course, since I've written them, I call them buzzsaws. So I can get away with that, see? And here we go. To believe takes half a second. To doubt can cost an eternity. We can discuss it later. Later we can discuss about that, metaphysical, a little bit, I don't know. Yes, finances are becoming a problem. Maybe the solution to scoring some dough, or to scoring some bread, or scoring some moolah or something, score some bread, I guess, is just to go over to Las Vegas and go all in, take some money. Maybe I can come away from there with more bread than I went in. Another solution to scoring some more bread might be just to take a razor blade and run it down the middle of that raw loaf that you're about ready to put into the oven. And either way, you see what I mean? So here's a guy who goes over to Las Vegas, I guess. And seven, come 11. Yes, I'm gambling more and sticking out my neck. I ain't got that much to lose, so what the heck? 'Cause I'm unemployed and living check to check. Bet I be betting with the odds against me. I'm a nervous wreck, and I think they're dealing from the bottom of the deck. 'Cause I'm unemployed and living check to check. Going through coins in the fountain, that's a strategy low tech. Well, I'm willing to try anything, living check to check. How I loathe to go out fishing, don't want to bother with that dreck. Well, I'd rather bait the slot machines, living check to check. Glance at me, I need some arms from you. Grease my palms, will you? To carry me through, or I'll be fretting that there's no heaven, where I hope to find just what I'm looking for. If I can just walk past that big casino door. Yes, I'm unemployed and living broken poor. So tweet tweet who's up at the 12. Love I do need to da da da. But that so bad do Devi video better love of them. Biting the so way that I'm Bapuzo, but we live it la 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 la. Between two doors, between two, she babadum did out. That's what do, but what got to for them, easy to eat it out. Between, see, but of love, live it away. So I threw coins in the fountain, that's a strategy low tech. Well, I'm willing to try anything, living check to check. How I loathe to go out fishing, don't want to bother with that trek. Well, I'd rather bait those slot machines, living check to check. So glance at me, I need some arms from you. Grease my palms, will you, to carry me through, or I'll be fretting that there is no heaven, where I hope to find just what I'm looking for. If I could just walk past that big casino door. I've hit the deck, my whole friggin' life is a wreck. Unemployed and living check to check. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, hey, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, I want to thank you for your time, and until next time, remember to manifest more mirth. Yeah.